Alright, been a little while since my last video, and since the first batch of ES8 is about to arrive in Norway, and test drives should start in the next week or two, I thought it'll be a good opportunity to talk about NIO's cars. And here's a video, here's a screenshot I got when NIO announced their Norway entrance plan. So in July the app should have launched, but it's now late August, but that's fine. It's a little delay. And also August ESA test drives, and I suppose that's gonna happen in early September, but no big issues. All right, so I think most people have already heard about the good things about NIO's cars, like their build quality, the luxuriousness and stuff. So I think it'll be valuable to talk about some problems with their cars. And I really also hope that some potential buyers in Norway will come across this video so they can sort of get a heads up, although I don't think the video is gonna get a ton of views. However, I do think whoever gets to watch this video is really lucky, because a lot of what I'm about to say would be hard to find online. And I've held on to my shares for quite a while, and I've been watching and getting involved in the NIO owners community very closely. And it still took me quite a while to realize these. And I think I'm gonna cut this video into two parts if it gets too long. Yeah, so let's dive into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about will be their dash cam. I believe all NIO owners, all NIO vehicles do come with a dash cam, and frankly they just suck. Now, I don't really think this is an issue, although a lot of people are complaining. So I guess I should dive a bit deeper into this. So the first thing is that I don't think whether or not a car has a dash cam is a deal breaker, right? I mean, if it doesn't have one, then anyone can just install one yourself. It's not that difficult. But a lot of NIO owners are still complaining because in China, the consumers seem to have a much stronger demand for a good dash cam. And they seem to want one that has such high quality that you can sort of read out the license plate of whoever that bumps into you. But I feel like in the West, at least in Canada, I really just need to prove what actually happened, whether the other car hit me or I hit the other car. And after an accident, I would expect both parties to stop and sort of, leave the contact info, and then we just deal with our insurance company. At least that's how we do it here. So unless it's a hit and run, you don't really need a very good dash cam. Like even a blurry video will kind of get the job done. But then I kind of do agree with the owners, since there is a tiny chance that you're going to get a hit and run. But I mean, overall, I don't really see this dash cam problem as a real issue. But I guess that's going to depend on where you live. And if anyone in Norway is watching this video, I would really like to know how you guys deal with car accidents there. All right. So now moving on to the second issue, which is their 360 surround view. I'm fairly sure that ES8s do come with this feature, although I'm not too sure about ES6. And this one is simple. It's pretty much just not usable. Okay, I should have included a picture there, but the thing about this feature on NIO's cars is that there's a lot of distortion, and then like you just can't really tell how close you are to things from the video. But then again, is this a huge issue? I don't really think so. I mean, I've been driving for quite a few years and I've never owned a car that has this feature, and I've never had any issues. And even if you look at the market today, I don't think most cars have this feature as standard, and not sure if they can be had as options. But anyways, I think this is just a little sad that NIO does promise this feature on their cars and then it's just under-delivered. And then the third issue will be the navigation. So this is a really interesting one because it basically seems to apply to all cars in China. So NIO owners are complaining about navigation, and then the same for Xpeng or Xiaopeng in Mandarin. Their owners are also complaining. And even Tesla owners in China are complaining. And this issue seems to be related to the map system that NIO chooses. So NIO uses Baidu's map, and Xpeng uses another company's called Gaode. But owners from both brands are complaining anyway, and perhaps I feel like there just isn't a good map system in China. Like in Canada or pretty much everywhere else, we use Google Maps, and that seems to be a good one, but maybe they just don't have that in China. And I've had my Model 3 for 3 years, and it has Google Maps, and it's fantastic. I've had no complaints. So I feel like this probably won't be an issue once NIO enters the Norway market, because I feel like over there Google Maps is sort of the only choice, and I just hope that NIO will do a good job sort of integrating that into their system. All right, 7 minutes. That's long enough.